Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're taking a look at the beautiful Lumitea kit here from Kotobukiya. It is a really impressive kit, very nice, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. But also, I have an extra one. Kotobukiya was kind enough to send me an extra one of these to give away to one of you guys. So if you would like to win one of these kits for yourself, stay tuned. Later on in the review, I'll let you guys know how you can win this. But for now, let's go ahead and get into the unboxing and into the review. Alright guys, starting off, we'll take a look at the box and all of its contents, and once again, Kotobukiya has absolutely outdone themselves here with the artwork for this box. It's incredible, it looks amazing, and then not only do you have this beautiful illustration, but the gold you see around here, the trim is in this like nice shiny gold against this kind of satin finish for the rest of the artwork there on the box. So that gold there for the title and the lining around the outside looks beautiful, so it's an amazing box. Number one, on the sides here you gotta look at sort of like an action pose of Lumitea, and on the other end you actually have a different pose, so the two ends of the box have different artwork on them, so that's awesome. On one side of the box it's in vertical format here, we got Will Eyes mode there with all the wings and feathers and everything, and then normal mode just kind of without all of the extra stuff on there. And we got to look at a few different poses over here of the kit, what it looks like when it's all painted up. Beautiful pose there. Going on to the other side of the kit, we just got to look at your different face options with this, and it looks like you have a nice different array of kind of just a standard face, a little bit more of an angry kind of attacking face, a more happy face, and a just kind of silly face. So you got some nice options for this, and here's a look at how the kit is going to look when it's all just built up straight out of the box without any painting. It looks very nice. List price here for this coming in at 6,300 yen, which is pretty standard for a Mecha Musume kit of this size, and for the quality, how good this kit looks, I would say a very fair price, because right off the bat, I'm noticing something that I just want to look at right away. Normally we'd take a look at the manual first and then the runners, but I just want to look at this runner straight off the bat just to admire the detail on this, and not only the detail but the finish. I don't know, at first it was looking like it had a little bit of like some kind of iridescent coating or something to it, but I think it's just the way it's catching the light here. But it's basically just in a somewhat glossy finish, but still it looks fantastic. But anyway, we'll get back to all the runners in a second. Let's just take a look at the manual here first. It's got the same artwork as the front of the box minus the golded trim, and this gold is just not an actual gold, it's just got the Kotobukiya logo there on the back. On the inside here, some artwork and photographs, basically everything we saw on the outside of the box, but it's just, again, really great for posing reference. If you get the kit and you're trying to pose it, we got the start of our parts list here, and that's going to continue on, I think, here onto the next page for the parts list, and then into the construction. If we fast forward through that, at the end here, a little bit about the compatibility of being able to swap heads with this kit. You can put heads from different kits on here if you want to change up your character some more. You've got the decal and color guide. There's the color guide for you. This time it's just all in Japanese, but you can refer to that if you need. Some more photographs, and yeah, the decal guide is basically just going to be the eyes. I think for this one, I don't think it really comes with too much in the way of decals, but let's go ahead and find out. Alright, so here's a look at the waterside decal sheet, and yeah, it's basically just for the eyes, but they do look very nice and very colorful. Speaking of, here is our pre-printed faces. As always, the quality of these looks amazing, so can't wait to see these on the kit. We've got a couple other pre-painted parts here for the outfit. It looks like some white and gold painted on these parts here. Then we've got all of our hand parts here covering all the basics: open hands, open expressive hands, closed fists, and then two types of holding hands. Runner A is going to be in this light orangish brown kind of color here for all of our hair parts. Runner B is here in skin tone for all of our skin parts. Same thing for runner C, just a few skin tone colored joint pieces. Runners D, E, F, H, and I are all of our white pieces for the kit. There's going to be a lot of that, but again, really beautiful detail here on some of these. No G runner, strangely enough. I don't really understand why they skipped over that. It's for something else, I guess, but there's all our white pieces. Runner J here is in like a molded bronze kind of color. It's not exactly gold, but it's something a little bit darker, more like a bronze kind of color. Very interesting color here, but for this injected metallic. Runner K is one more runner here in white for basically our wrist joint pieces. Runner L here is in a very dark purple for a few like little joint bits and parts for the feet, it looks like. Runner M is a couple little pieces here in white, but this is in like a softer type plastic. Runner N is some parts here in clear blue that look very nice. And then skipping all the way to runner Z is also in clear blue, is going to be our base piece here, which is in ABS plastic, but there you go. It seems like it's going to operate very similar to like kind of a standard, one of the heavy duty type Megami device bases. But in this case, even though it does have that very nice, beautiful pattern molded onto there, it's not in that kind of two-tone finish like the Megami device bases are usually, like kind of a matte finish, and just the way that it's molded on the top, so you have this kind of like matte finish, and the engraved part is in a kind of just normal gloss. I think that would have looked nice on this one, but this one does also look very nice just as it is. Alright guys, so here she is all put together, and this is a really beautiful kit, I've gotta say. It could definitely benefit from a little bit of panel lining in there. I definitely wouldn't use black or anything like that, but maybe like a very light gray or something, just to bring out some of the details and all that white, but otherwise it looks beautiful just right out of the box. And it's going to look even better once we get all the additional parts added onto there, but here is the base form of the kit just to show you guys first. We do have quite a lot of different kind of accessories and option armor parts and things like that, so let's go ahead and get into it. First of all, we do have the base, which looks very nice. You have this nice supportive arm here with a couple of points of articulation there for that. This is going to plug right into the middle of her back there on this kind of ornate compass looking brass sort of looking piece right there in the middle. Kind of tricky to get to the part, but you're going to remove that piece there in the center, and that's going to be your hard point for the base. And while we're here, let's talk about our wings. So these are the basic wings, and then we have the full wings. These are just going to very simply replace these just by pulling that out, putting this one on instead, and then you've got the full wings there. Again, they look amazing, all the layered details and everything on there. You have multiple points of articulation here for these to be able to pose these in different ways. The armored versions of the legs are also really nicely detailed and really nicely color separated between all the different parts and everything you have going on there with those. Her sword is going to be her main weapon. It's made up of kind of two parts, both of which are just going to be handheld, so you hand hold the full thing and then you can pull the sword actually out of the scabbard there. Once again, just a lot of really nicely molded detail in here on this, and you can tell, you know, once it's fully painted and everything, you really bring out all those details, it's going to look very, very nice. So this handle here on the scabbard of that can be rotated left and right, so you can hold that in one hand and hold the sword in the other hand. For upper arms, you have this decorative piece which goes in right there, but you're going to replace that with, again, this more kind of armor style piece there with some really nice detail and color separation on that. But alternatively, if you wanted to, you also have just this plain gold ring. If you want to put that there instead, you have that option. For her lower arms, you're going to replace that cuff piece here with this smaller gold piece on each side, and then on one side you're going to have like this extended kind of cuff, and on the other side this more kind of like feathery shield kind of looking part on the arm, which also looks very nice. For the head, you're going to replace that center piece right there and these kind of little angel wings on the side of the head with this piece here on the center, and then these different wings, which instead of folding kind of to the front, they'll fold to the back, as we'll see once I get the kit all fully transformed here for us in just a minute. We also have an additional piece which will be added here to kind of the back of this skirt, so that adds, again, some more layers and detail to this. And then also you have some clear blue parts which will be added up underneath these parts of her skirt, which wraps around there. So there's this one main piece which goes in the back, and 4 smaller individual ones which will fit up underneath the sections of that which move on their own. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 on each side sections, and then there's one main back section of that. And of course we have all of our hand and face option parts, including these folded hands, and this is, I believe, the first time that I know of that this has been done by Kotobukiya, which is very cool. So this is just molded as one piece, but it's made to look like the hands are, you know, folded together, so you'll just have to plug both arms, both the wrists into this piece, but that'll be really nice. So that's a really cool addition. But anyway, guys, as far as the articulation goes of the main kit, it's going to be all pretty standard to Kotobukiya's Mecha Musume kits. But again, the thing that really stands out about this one is just all the really nice ornate details and everything going into her outfit. But anyway, guys, as we take a look at a few different poses here to show off some of the articulation and option parts and everything, just gotta say again that it's just such a really good looking kit. I have to say Kotobukiya really did a great job on this kit. It looks fantastic. Highly recommend it. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing some more similar ones like this out in the future. Of course, I really enjoy all of Kotobukiya's different Mecha Musume lines, but this one does definitely stand out as one of their best kits they've put out today, I've got to say. But that's just my opinion. Here's the question I want to pose to you guys. If you would like to win one of these kits for yourself, the extra one that Kotobukiya provided to me to give to you guys, once again, big thank you to them for that. If you guys want to win that kit, leave a comment down in the comment section below. Let me know which is your favorite among Kotobukiya's different Mecha Musume kits. Not the line in general, but give me an example of a particularly favorite kit that you like whether it be one from the Frame Arms Girl line or the Megami Device line or some of their other smaller lines. You do have a lot of great options, but let me know which one is your favorite and I'll randomly choose one of you guys to be the winner for this kit. Liking the video and subscribing would also be greatly appreciated, but if you guys want to check out this kit or others from Kotobukiya, of course you can check the link in the video description to USA Gundam Store. We've got all sorts of stuff there for you guys. So check out all the awesome kits, paints, supplies, and everything else there on the website for you guys. But as always, thanks so much for checking out this video. Thank you again to Kotobukiya for supplying the kit. And aside from letting me know your favorite Mecha Musume kit from Kotobukiya, just let me know your thoughts on this kit. What do you think about it? Are you as impressed with it as I am? Let me know. And as always, just thank you so much for checking out the video. Until next time, hope you're all having a great day. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.